the moment, get your eyes up. Start looking and planning ahead. Because when you come to doing the poles, you're really going to have to focus on that.
Yeah.
Turn now. See it as a corridor. Where are you coming in? Where is your line out? And bring your body onto that line. Just watch yourself for tipping in around the turns. Good. So that's a better rhythm. Just watch yourself for getting a bit left behind. Lovely. I don't think so much a bigger rise. I think just quieten it a little bit, but just squeeze him up. So what's happening to me at the moment is that you're getting sat onto the back of the saddle. So just stand up in the stirrups. Yeah. So maybe just shorten the rein a little bit so that they're a little bit more in your hand instead of in your lap. So can you feel the difference there? When you stand up, he still keeps the rhythm. Yeah, so he's doing his bit. Yeah. So you don't have to actually do quite as much as what you are doing.
Yeah.
So I want you to just focus, go through the again, keep that leg back, sit a little bit more in the middle of the saddle, and if you need to, just stand up. Good, change the rein. So just shorten those reins up, get them out of your lap, and just present them a little more in front of you. That means that you don't have to sit so far away from your hands on the back of the saddle.
Yeah.
Bring yourself a little closer to him. Eyes up. Lovely. Okay, this time when you go through, I want you to stand up in your stirrups and just keep the same rhythm and start to think, stand up. Keep the eyes forward, see your entry and your exit, standing up. Bit harder than you think, isn't it? So, just stay on that circle, still going over the poles, and I want you to stand up the whole way. So just keep that rhythm, keep your eyes focused on where you're going. So leg back underneath you, bring that lower leg back, lower leg back. That's it, you're starting to find it.
Yeah, that was better.
Yeah, so eyes forward. Good, well done. And go rising, keep the leg where it is. Aim for it, hold him there, and then exit. Where's your exit? Perfect, well done. So, how did you find that?
Yeah, not too bad, because I was riding it.
Yeah, and then just exit. Keep the rhythm. Lovely. Feel where his ribs are. Feel the sides of him. Good. Left rein. And the first thing he did was he drifted right, then you corrected him. He exited really nicely, but then you dropped your eyes and he said, I'll just drift right again. So just be ready to guard your right side. A little bit right, right again. Now you're on a better line. Lovely. Slight drift. So can you feel that drift? Okay, this time I'm going to stand here and I want you to hold the line. So make sure that right shoulder of yours comes round the turn with you. Don't leave it behind. So shoulders, hips, and hold. That's it. Oh, little drift there. Hold, hold. Now you went left. I will move. So you drift, drift, hold, hold. So you can feel that real wobble now, can't you?
Yeah.
So hold him, yes, yes, yes. Good. So your entry correcting was better. So hold there, just squeeze, 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 squeeze. Lovely job, much better.
Left rein or right rein?
Good. And him, because even though you said you had a wobble on this, now we're going to make it harder. So you really have to think about where your focus is, your eyes, your body. So when we said before about where your entry and exit are, those are what your main points are. Because we're going to come in through here, and then we're going to exit through there. So when you come in, you think about your straightness. So you're going to ride the first bit as you did before. So we're going to come into here because we're saying we want to stay straight. Once we're in here, he's going to think I'm going that way. But so straight away, you need to think I'm going over there. So what our eyes, body, we close the outside and the horse comes out this way. Okay? So just think about the rhythm. So straight and turn, 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 turn. Good. So do you feel that what you had to do then, it was quite a lot, you left it a little bit late with your body, but he picked up for you?
Yes, I did it with my legs and my reins, but not my body.
Yes.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. So we'll do that again, and as soon as you are over that second pole, that's when you need to think, I need to turn now, because there's like that time lapse between you telling him and him reacting. So straight, 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 turn, 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 turn. So much better, but what's happening with that position?
I leant.
You leant, but also your inside leg was here. So that's going to block his shoulder. So think inside leg needs to come back for him to turn around it. So leg back, leg back, leg back. There.
Wow, yeah.
What a difference.
Yeah, what a difference.
So it stops that shoulder from being blocked. So come in this time and turn left. So inside leg, hold, turn, 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 turn. Good. Being a mould and he's the liquid. Okay, if we want him to come smoothly through here, we have to position ourselves to say flow through. Because that's what we want to do. We want the energy to come from behind, over his back, through and out. Yeah? So we don't want to cause any blockages. So we don't want to block the shoulder. We don't want to block the neck, the hand. Because what's happening then is when we block this, the only way for him to go is that way.
Which is coincidentally what we have a problem with, Ben.
Okay, well, what I want you to do is to override what you think you're doing. So I want you to say here. Okay, so when we do that, we give an opening rein for him to move that shoulder into. It closes the outside, so it brings the outside shoulder around the turn with you. This leg then is against him to say bring that shoulder round. Your inside leg has come back slightly to also encourage the ribs to bend and that inside hind to step through. Yeah? So when we're going to ride it this time, you said you found left easier. Have you changed your mind?
I think because I've found his left rein easier, I am not as strong on the left. I think it might be his better, but it's not my better. I don't think I ride it as well.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because he's slightly crooked. And coming down here, okay, right rein was easy. Left rein, coming off the left bend was the drift. So he is slightly crooked. And that's why he's finding left rein easier. So you think you're not as strong that side, but he's actually, I'm quite easy this side. But what happens is when we're bent to the left, the drift comes from to the right.
I did know he was crooked left because right rein, right bend is difficult for us. But you're right.
So for that, you can correct that by you overriding it a little bit more from your body. So we're going to do that one more time and then we're going to get onto the grid.